For all signs for February the 7th through the 13th. My name is Myra. I hope you guys are doing well. I got started a little late. I had to get set up because you know these readings can take a long time. So I wanted to make sure I had everything that I needed, something to drink. I got snacks. I'm ready to go. All right, so we're going to go through each sign, starting with the sign of Aquarius because we're in Aquarius season. Um, the most notable thing to mention this week, guys, is that there is a new moon in Aquarius on the 11th, which is Thursday. So that will be the day we do new moons with friends. Hi, Cindy. We're gonna do new moon with friends on Instagram. Hi, Alban. How are you? So that'll be fun. Make sure you tune in, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to be added and included in the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. That will be on Valentine's Day, which is Saturday. So this will be a good reading to watch because I'm sure a lot of people want to know what's going on in their love life or what have you. So let's see what's going on this week. And just for, I need to probably explain a little bit what new moons do. New moons are when you're basically setting intention for what you want to see fulfilled by the full moon, which will be in Virgo on the 27th of February. So that's really cool. But this particular new moon in Aquarius, I'm looking at my calendar. That's why I keep looking down. The new moon in Aquarius is one about joining a group, friendship, brotherhood, group projects, and thinking outside the box. So you may find this week that you have a desire to link up with somebody new or form a partnership or be a part of a group in a humanitarian way, or just do things in a, think outside the box and do things in a different way. So just be mindful of that. So we're going to start with the sign of Aquarius, move through the zodiac until we get to Capricorn. And then we'll go on and enjoy the Super Bowl. Although I'm not really into it this year, I'm just saying. Okay, so Aquarius, we're going to start with you. And this is for February the 7th through the 13th. So happy birthday, Aquarius friends. We're still in your season. We're still in your season. Right? All right, so let's get the overall energy for the week for Aquarius and see what's going on here. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you for my Aquarius friends. I pray for the highest level of divine guidance for them. I pray that they have a great week. I pray that, thank you for their prosperity, their success. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're getting the overall energy for Aquarius. That's a lot of cards there. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to change decks to the Rider-Waite. That's my favorite. All right. Overall energy for my Aquarius friends this week. February 7th through the 16th, please. Overall energy. Then we'll get the potential crossing energy or block, advice, and then the outcome. Okay, so overall energy for Aquarius this week, we have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. You guys might be a little indecisive about cutting somebody off, Aquarius, this week. This is your overall energy. Okay, the Queen of Swords can also be about a career. Hey, Empress of Air and Fire. Hi, Naomi. So you guys may be indecisive about something. This could also, the Queen of Swords is very objective. So, but she also cuts things off that don't serve her and things like that. But it's just an objective energy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you could really be trying to figure out whether or not someone should stay in your life. Should they leave? Should they go? You could be overthinking a decision that you need to make as well. Let's take a look at the crossing energy. Crossing energy for Aquarius. This week. All right, guys, so you have here the Tower moment and the Five of Cups. All right, so your crossing energy, it looks like there could be some kind of unexpected event this week, guys, that makes you feel a little bit down, where you're focusing on the milk that's spilled versus the milk you still have in the cup, right? Because there are still two cups standing upright. So this week, I feel like there's something that could throw you off a little bit, Aquarius. Um, what's your advice for Aquarius, please? Oh, that's a lot of cards. Let's see, what's foundational to this reading for Aquarius? Let's get the recent past. I did change it up. Recent past for Aquarius. Recent past, please. Wow, Aquarius, all these cards want to come out. It's like a lot of them. Let's get the high point of the week then. I'll get your crowning energy and then the outcome. So what's the... All right, what is the crowning energy for Aquarius this week? And what is the outcome? What's the crowning energy for Aquarius? February 7th through the 13th or 14th. So you have the Hermit card, guys. This is a card of Virgo. And this is with the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck. I think if some of you are in a relationship, you're soul searching about whether somebody is the right person for you. That's really what it looks like. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini, but you really could be wondering, is this my person? Is this the one I'm meant to be with? Let's take a look at the outcome, Aquarius. All right, you have here the High Priestess as well as the Devil card. I feel like your intuition could tell you a situation is toxic. It could be somebody you're having you're having a hard time breaking away from. See the Six of Swords here, Aquarius? This is about moving on. It's about travel and transition. So this could be a situation where you really are trying to figure out whether or not, I do feel like you should use your intuition or your spiritual guidance system to let you know whether or not somebody is for you. It's like a soul tie or something. So I definitely feel that. I'm going to clarify some of this for you. Get you an advice card. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right, can we clarify, Holy Spirit, the Two of Swords and the Queen? I also feel like people could be trying to break a habit, or if you have a vice of some type, you could be seeking out, or your advice could be to seek some type of spiritual assistance to break a habit or something like that. So you guys have here the Two of Pentacles, which is going from moment to moment, but it's also, you have two cards that talk about being at a crossroads, Aquarius, and you have here getting beyond illusion, a major arcana. So I do feel like you are developing some sort of mastery, either in the healing arts, your intuition, or something like that. Let me take a look at the Hermit and the Lovers. Both major arcana in your crowning energy and your outcome, Aquarius. So it could be some pretty big movements this week. A lot of big movement. You have a Tower. So it could be a really tumultuous or emotional week. Something could really throw you off and you're really just forced to go inward, right? To your spirituality, your beliefs. What's the Hermit and the Lovers, please, for Aquarius? All right, you have here the Eight of Pentacles, Silence, And you have guidance. Okay. Alrighty. So you could very well go inward for sure this week. Um, you could pull back from a relationship. I could see that happening where you're really trying to figure out from your angels what it is that you should do. It really does look like you guys are trying to understand better what it is you should do about a situation that you're in particular a relationship. It could be romantic or it could be with siblings. Sometimes the Lover's card has to do with siblings, okay? Let's take a look at the High Priest and the Capricorn and your outcome. High Priestess. Can we clarify High Priestess and the Devil card? All right, we have here understanding. And healing. Okay, so there's some healing mental energies here, Aquarius, as well. I really feel strongly like, and receptivity is here. This is really good, actually, because I really feel like this is you may want to, I feel like there's some healing available, not only mental clarity, but also maybe your gut, uh, your third chakra. It also could be healing or health for your sacral chakra, your reproductive organs or areas. There could be some freedom or healing for that for some of you. I totally could see that. Um, I think you could be seeking out a doctor, a specialist in some area, like a doctor or a specialist that has to do with reproduction or something like that for some of you. But I do see you making steady progress forward, really tapping into your intuition this week. If you haven't, your advice, I think you should. Um, because there is a need for healing, especially if there's some kind of unexpected disappointment or loss this week. I just see you really tapping into your spiritual guidance system to um, get through your days, right? To get guidance and instruction. Let me get you an angel answer card. And I see a no, Aquarius. So there's a no. And something within the next few weeks. And let me get you an angel guidance card. All right, let's take a look here. Angels, what messages do you have for Aquarius this week? All right, friends, you have here child. So there could be a child. It doesn't necessarily have to be your child, but this could be an emphasis this week. It could be a niece, a nephew, or you could work with children, but this week could be a child could be a particular interest to you. Remember when I said that somebody could be seeking out a specialist, like a fertility doctor or reproductive specialist? It could be because somebody does want to have children. And then acceptance is here as well. And this card is about unconditional love and acceptance of a person, maybe of a child. This color also, this orange is your sacral chakra. All right. So I do feel like for some people, this is about doing maybe some kind of Reiki healing or energy work to address some kind of fertility issues or issues with your reproductive system. For some of you, there is a creative project or something that you are making steady progress on this week, which is really good. This 3 can also represent creativity. It can also represent partnership or guidance, Aquarius, for something that you need. So you could be partnering. Again, I told you about the new moon, right? So I feel like you could be partnering on a project or with someone in a relationship. You're working on something, though, where I do feel like there's a high level of spirituality this week, prayer, and maybe that is your guidance to definitely tap into prayer or your metaphysical gifts or talents to heal something that's going on, whether it's sadness coming out of that sadness. I literally just read something that was talking about whenever you feel the urge to become depressed or something like that, you should smudge. So light your sage or something and smudge immediately whenever you start to feel down, sad, depressed, whatever. I think that's a good practice. Meditation as well. If you start to feel very overwhelmed or sad about something, Aquarius, make sure that you meditate and you're centered within. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Well, blessings to you guys this week. You are definitely in my prayers, praying the very best for you. If you need my assistance, I do on-the-spot readings during the week, or you could call the 1-800 number and schedule, catch me in real time. And if I'm on with another client or customer, you can request a callback, and I will call you back to do your reading. Okay? All right, very good. All right, we're moving on to the sign of Pisces. Hello, Pisces friends. Welcome to your weekly reading here on my channel, Healing Theology. I'm Myra, and this is your weekly reading for February 7th through the 13th, okay? So I hope that you guys are well. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you, if that's what you're into. All right, Pisces, let me get you a guidance card for this week. It flipped right over. Engage higher reason. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the card retreat. Okay, we'll find out more what that means. Hang tight. Hang with me. Let's get you an angel answer card, Pisces, for this week. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday the 11th. Join me for a new moon with friends. Alrighty, and the new moon is a great time to set intention for what you want to manifest by the end of the month of February. Okay, so join me. We'll do it together. And then I see a wait here. So there's something that perhaps you should wait on or wait for. And let's get you an angel answer for Pisces. All right, guys, you have Cupid. Look at that. So Valentine's Day is coming up. So we have engaged, higher reason, wait, and Cupid, which is interesting. And then you have giving and receiving at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's do your spread and find out more about what this is about. We'll put it all together. Okay? Good deal. Alrighty. So we're going to start off getting your overall energy, Pisces. Let's get your overall energy for this week. Now, the new moon in Aquarius can be about, you know, new partnerships, relationships, brotherhood, sisterhood, humanitarianism. All right, so let's get a look at your overall this week. They keep jumping out like that. Hold on. Hold on, Pisces. We're going to get it. We're going to find out what this is. All right, hold on. Let me switch decks here. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you. Overall energy for Pisces, February 7th through the 13th. This is for my Pisces friends. All placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Is there a theme this week for Pisces? What's the overall energy, please? All right, guys, the Ten of Wands with the Two of Wands. So you guys could have a heavy decision to make as well. The Ten of Wands can be stressful. This is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But I feel like you're trying to, there's a decision maybe you have to make. Maybe trying to decide about going into a higher level of commitment with someone, or dealing with somebody who's already in a committed situation. Maybe you're trying to decide whether you should stay or leave, because there's a Three of Swords there, which talks about heartbreak. So it's a weighty decision. And see, it's so interesting, guys. See how the deer are there in the background? You could be, sometimes there are animal totems or in there, and then there's a deer right there. So I feel like some of you could be seeing some type of animal totem or some kind of as a sign. And I've definitely experienced that with deer in particular, where there was an animal for a lot of times, and it really let me know that there was some kind of change on the way. All right, let's take a look at the crossing energy, Pisces. So I think there will be signs, guys, to let you know which direction to go in. You have the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of fire in this. The Seven of Wands, which is standing your ground, can be about boundaries, and the Strength card. Now, this is in your challenge. So I think the challenge that you guys may have is confidence in yourself. It may be having courage, feeling strong enough to do something, to make a decision. Um, yeah, let's get advice from Spirit for you guys. All right, you have here the Eight of Swords, which is an illusion of being trapped, feeling like you don't have many options, or feeling like your hands are tied, but I don't know that that's necessarily the case. And the Page of Swords, all this has to do with sometimes our thinking, Pisces. So I think that's why you got the card Engage Higher Reason here, because I feel like you are going to have to um, not just look at the situation you're in, but I think you're going to have to do some research. You may have to employ the knowledge from a book, or do research, or get something else that helps you make a decision. Let's take a look at your outcome. Outcome for Pisces this week. Thank you. All right, the Six of Wands. This is a card of success and victory. It's also a card of notoriety and getting a lot of attention. And the Five of Wands, which is conflict. Now, this could be several people vying for your attention. Pisces, there could be a couple people interested. The Cupid is here too, right? So that conflict could be people competing for you. Um, that's interesting. That could be stressful if you're trying to decide who to deal with. All right, let's clarify this, okay? All right, what's the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands for Pisces? All right, exhaustion. So you guys are tired. I feel like you're reaching a breaking point. There's something that's making you tired. But the Ten of Wands sort of suggests that a tough time is almost over, you guys. And you could be in a situation where there's a lot of conflict or turmoil around you. This is the Knight of Swords, which can be somebody who's has a bristly personality. It doesn't take much for them to be ready to fight or argue. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I just don't, I'll be glad when this is over. I do feel like it's almost over. Okay. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands and the Strength card. Why is that needed? Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo in particular. There's a lot of fire energy in this. All right, these fell out in reverse. The Fool card and Celebration. You are so normally these cards upright are taking a chance, doing something social with your social circle or something like that. But with these in reverse, I just feel like the challenge for you is going to be maybe being social this week. You may not feel like it. It may not seem worth it to you. Um, yeah, I just see you being tired. So you could just physically be tired this week. Um, but there's something that is exhausting you, and it could be a decision, or you're like, I don't know if I want to go out, I don't know if I want to take a chance. We are in a Mercury retrograde still, guys, so don't be surprised if you have trouble making decisions and stuff like that. It's a retrograde, that can happen. What is the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords? All right, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is ordinariness. It's steady progress. You have two eights, okay? I feel like somebody's stuck in their routine. I don't know, Pisces. It's like if you're stuck in your routine, I think it's because you don't realize there's more to do. Um, I would encourage you to work through this if you get an invitation to go out somewhere. I may be safe, but you know what I'm saying. What's the Page of Swords? All right, new vision. I love this card. That's a major arcana card. And so I do feel like it's like a re-emerging. So if things have been very humdrum or whatever, you could stumble on some information that gives you a new vision, makes you feel kind of inspired. And what is the sixth? Okay, thank you. Letting go, the Eight of Cups. I do like that. It's sort of going with the flow. Um, oh, you may have a new vision for yourself that doing something that brings you some notoriety, doing something that stands out where people admire you. The Six of Wands can also be like a promotion or success. I do feel like for some of you, maybe you're letting go of a situation. Let's see what the Five of Wands is. Can we clarify the Five of Wands? Okay, so we have innocence here. Okay, innocence. It really feels like someone who has, Pisces, who has they're seeing the world with new eyes. And I think a change in perspective makes you feel more free. It makes you understand things in a better way. I do feel like these two cards clarifying things is really just a refreshing energy. It's like you see things for the first, it's like seeing things for the first time, having a better appreciation for innocent things in life, whether it's children, insects, birds, whatever. It's like when you're seeing things for the first time, like having a new lease on life. That's sort of what this looks like. Or you could be engaging with somebody who shows you how to have a new lease on life as well. I do see more ease with the outcome of this. Like you're not as uptight, no, not having a need to control things, but really just going with the flow. It's really good. It's good. So if you guys are tired, if you feel like there's something you're a bit exhausted about, you got to make a decision. It can be stressful. I think that's a matter of perspective. I think that's a matter of perspective. Okay. All right, Pisces, that's what I see for this week. Guys, we're doing a new moon with friends event, like I said, on Thursday. If you care to join me in setting intention for the rest of February, join me and let's do that and try to map out and plan out what it is you'd like to manifest. Okay. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can use the links in the description box. You can Also call the 1-800 number, and if I'm unavailable, then request a call back and I will call you back. All right. Wonderful. Moving on to the sign of Aries. All right, Aries friends, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for February 7th through the 13th. I am Myra, and thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway on Valentine's Day and February 28th. All right, Aries, this is for you this week. We're going to start with a Goddess Guidance card. So you guys have here Demara, guiding children. This came up for Aquarius as well. So children could be a big thing. This says that you're good at helping children, guiding children. If you have children or they're around you, it could just be a theme right now in your life that you are helping children around you. You could have a job working with kids, but that could be a big thing. And then I also see Guinevere at the bottom of the deck, which is true love. So we know Valentine's Day is coming up on Saturday. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you, Aries. So how nice is that? All right, we're going to get you an angel answer for this week. Angel answer for Aries. All right, guys, you have meditation brings answers and a peaceful resolution to something. So that's good. So you could be meditating this week, but it's a very zen energy. It feels like if you're contemplative about something, meditate and answers will come to you. That looks good. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and do your tarot spread, Aries. All right, let's get the overall energy for Aries, please. Overall energy for Aries this week. February 7th through the 13th. Birds are just singing, aren't they, guys? All right, Aries, let's see what these are. There's 3 cards here. We've got Suffering in Silence, the 9 of Swords. Rest and Rejuvenate, the 4 of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles, Material Harvest. I feel like some of you aren't maybe saying if something is wrong, like if you don't feel well or something like that. But you have a couple cards here to talk about meditation. The 4 of Swords is about getting rest. It's about rejuvenating, getting rest, healing to your body. So I do feel like if you're going through something internally, or you're going through something that you aren't telling people about, the answer could be just to meditate, get answers, and also to rest this week. Let's take a look at your challenge. Financially, things look really good this week, Aries. The 9 of Pentacles means that there, is material abundance. That could be money or something else. The challenge, solitude, being by yourself, going inward, and triumphant success. So I do feel like some of you do need an answer, and that's going to require going inward. It's going to require meditation or prayer. You could have a decision to make. You could be signing documents or papers. Let's get your advice from Spirit. All right, you have the Sun, which is the most beautiful, abundant card in the deck, which is illumination and happiness and your intuition, the High Priestess card. So I do feel like you're going to have a very enlightened path with respect to money. The root chakra is here and your life needs. It feels like a good idea or clarity for sure, like on how to create abundance for yourself, maybe another stream of income. Something comes to you through meditation or prayer, which is actually really awesome. Ooh. And then the throat chakra came out, and expressive, how you express yourself, and the solar plexus. Outcome for Aries, please. Outcome for Aries. Aries, this looks really good. You know, again, the challenge could be just sort of sitting down and reading something for yourself, or looking at some kind of paperwork, or going over the details of a contract or something. But you should, because it looks like a very good, abundant week as far as money goes, or money ventures. And let's get the outcome. All right, you have here standing your ground, the Seven of Fire and mental conflict, with a shadow card, which is the moon. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday, so join me for new moon with friends. So if you are, I just feel like if you're in limbo about something, if you're thinking about something, maybe it's, you know, shadow energy can be the dark side of our reasoning, or we're contemplating doing something undercover. I do see your guidance is to stay on the lighter side of things, like using your powers for good and not evil. Like, some people are really good at thinking up mastermind schemes. Like, so it feels like you could have, like, so as I say that, here's the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I feel like, Aries, is that you guys are very good at coming up with ideas, right? Like, ways to make money, being very enterprising. I feel like your guidance here is like, make sure you keep those powers under check and think of things, instead of thinking of a get rich quick scheme, think of a legit way to make money. Okay, meditation will bring answers, and I feel like it brings a lot of financial stability and stuff to your situation. I do want to clarify a couple things for you. I want to clarify the overall energy, Aries, and the outcome. So we have a 949 in your overall energy. For some people, that could be a synchronicity or a number sequence that's important to you. What is suffering and silence, rest, and material harvest? Some of you could just be working really hard. You're overdoing it, you know, trying to make money, make a business work or whatever. But you're not telling people what you're going through. You know, you're just sort of getting it done. All right, so we have here the, here the Knight of Wands, which is being really inspired, acting on your impulses. The Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Some of you could be hooking up with someone from your past. Like, and it's sudden, it's quick. Retrogrades, we're still in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, so that could happen kind of quick. Like, you could connect with someone from your past pretty quick. Hi, Dragon Emperor. Hey, Corey, how are you? So some of you may connect with somebody from your past rather quickly. Or you can move into a commitment fast. Okay. Let's take a look at this, your outcome. Stand your ground, mental conflict, and shadow. All right, guys, you have here the Eight of Wands, which is things or activity picking up, information or communication coming in, and the Ace of Swords. So you get your answer. You get your answer, Aries. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you definitely, you get your answers. It could be text, DMs, communication, activity, travel, like all of that really does pick up. I do feel like, as we near the end of this retrograde, things will get more clear for you guys. But I do see you coming up with, you have two Ace of Swords, which is a brilliant idea. It's cleared up communication. It's thinking very clearly. Thinking very clearly. So I do think while you're alone this week, Aries, if while you're meditating or praying, I do think you get really good ideas that you can act on. You could be walking away from someone. The Eight of Cups is there, or walking towards someone, and the Lover's card, which is Gemini. You could wander off this week. You could get a phone call from somebody, and maybe you go visit them or go see them. Maybe you go see someone because you feel like your happiness is wrapped up in this person and you feel like there's a genuine connection there. You could also, the opposite could be true where you walk away from somebody. Hi, Veronica. Oh, it is a beautiful day here. It's gorgeous. But nevertheless, your advice is really bright, Aries. It's like illumination, sunshine. Your intuition is high. It's like you really get a good idea about money. That's what it looks like how to make money. And it's great. It's great. I do think you connect, though, with someone who feels very familiar to you. If it's not someone you already know, you feel like you know them. They feel familiar to you. Okay. All right, beautiful friends. If you need additional guidance on your situation, feel free to contact me with the links below. Or you can call the number, right? And if I'm not available, I will call you back if you need a personal reading. Or join me daily for the daily tea at 3. Friends, I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, we're going to move on to the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus friends, how are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for February the 7th through the 13th. Hope you guys are well. We're going to start with the Notes from the Universe deck. And this is for Taurus. Guidance for my Taurus friends, please. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order, ancestors. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And I will enter you into the free reading raffle and gift giveaway on Valentine's Day and on the 28th of February. So we have some exciting things to offer you. So make sure that you subscribe, share, get other people to subscribe. All right, you have You Are Adored, Taurus, very nice. It says, don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There is no one more lovable nor loved than you are. And then you also have earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. So if you were disappointed in some way, somebody could have made you feel some kind of way, Taurus. You could feel let down or disappointed, but they do love you. You are adored. They still think good things about you. All right. All right. Let's get you an angel answer. Let's take a look here. Angel answer for my Taurus friends. Angels, what answers do you have for Taurus this week? Let's see. What is it? What is it? What is it? All right, Taurus, get in your heads what you have, what you want an answer to. All right, 2 cards flipped over. No, 3 did. It's up to you. In the near future. And a peaceful resolution. So it really does feel like you could have a, if you want something to work out with somebody, it will. It's completely up to you, what you already know. It is up to you whether you want something to continue, to go, to flow. Yeah. Something can work out if you want it to, Taurus. And then one more card from the Goddess Guidance deck from my Taurus friends. We'll get into your tarot spread. All right, guys, you have here Yamanya. There is a golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you. Walk through those doors, Taurus, and put on a bra. If you're going outside, she don't have nothing on her boobies. But, of course, like your guidance says, it's up to you. If you don't want to wear a bra this week, then just don't wear one, okay? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get your spread. You also have Goddess Hathor receptivity, which has to do with your intuition, allowing yourself to receive as being like a good, it's like a good energy week. It looks like giving and receiving to others. I like it. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's get your overall energy for this week, Taurus. Overall energy for Taurus this week. Thank you. So you guys have here the Hermit, Virgo as a card, and the Knight of Swords. There's also a King of Wands back here, which is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person that could be returning to your life and you aren't even aware of it. I also feel like if you're thinking about somebody, they could show up. It's sort of that same energy when people are like, I just thought about you, and then they call you or they show up. It's because you're putting that energy out there for giving and receiving, right? So yeah, I feel like if you put it out there, it's going to come to you. It could be a fire sign. All right, let's take a look at your crossing energy. And it could be coming back to you with an opportunity, Taurus. I can see that. To tell you something, to give you something. Could be something you were thinking about and then they show up like, hey, you want to do this? Or something like that. Then you have here the 7 of Cups. So you may be a little bit confused. And you could have more than one offer. And then the 9 of Pentacles, which is so cool because it could make you money. Here's the King of Pentacles. So you're like, oh, which opportunity do I take? You could have more than one option. But I do feel like you have some good options to make money this week, which is really good. Let's take a look at advice from Spirit. All right, so the Queen of Wands here, more fire energy, with the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Okay, lots of fire in your reading today. I feel like you should go after what you want. You may have to compete for something. That's immediately coming to mind. This spread is like, go after what you want. There could be some competition involved. You may have to win something, right? Because you have the 6 of Wands, which is victory and success. It can be a elevation, promotion. It's definitely people looking at you. And then the Four of Wands is an event. Somebody could be going to a wedding. On the more shadowy side, there could be some drama because somebody has somebody on the side and they are in a committed relationship. There could be a little friction. Or somebody could be getting married and they know they have a side chick or a side guy. And it's like, oh, for real? You getting married now? Or they're getting in a relationship or something like that. There could be competing interests for somebody here. Like two people, there could be more than one person who wants to be with you or you want to be with. It could go either way. But it looks like it's a commitment, a celebration. It's an event for sure. Um, there could be some jealousy. There could be some jealousy. That's a happy occasion now. So it's like some kind of big event, you know, it could be virtual or in person, but there could be a little bit of jealousy or a little bit of tension or drama. Let's take a look at which is why I say peaceful resolution. So I do think for some of you, it can be peaceful or it can be messy. Depends on the approach you take, Taurus. And then let's take a look at the outcome. The Nine of Cups, which is happiness and being very fulfilled, and the Five of Cups, which is being really, really sad. But the thing about that is it's where you put your focus, because it's two cups standing upright there with the Sun card. So I feel like even there's a silver lining in all of this. There's the Hierophant card. So I think there's a silver lining here. Taurus, there's definitely a silver lining. Maybe somebody from your past gets married and you find out about it, or they invite you to the wedding or something. But there's a silver lining. Like, ultimately, I think you're happy. Now, another scenario here is someone finds out they're pregnant. I'm just saying. Dwayne, how are you, friend? Thanks for popping in here. I know Taurus is like, you need to clarify this. This is juicy. Let's figure this out. Taurus, I feel like some of you have a secret. I do. I feel like you have a secret, or somebody else is coming to tell you something. I feel like it's a fire sign. It feels like that. Let me clarify this Virgo energy with the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. You know, the Knight of Swords can be very aggressive, and it could be a fighting type of energy, like somebody who's argumentative. So somebody could be coming at you this week, and it could create some stress. See, the Seven of Wands is there. It's like somebody burst your bubble. And look, the Knight of Swords again, fighting. It's a bristly kind of energy. Wow, I told you. I just said it, and it's 2 5s on my screen. Yeah. Somebody is ready for a fight, Taurus. Wow. Now, this could be your energy. You could be feeling like that. Like, you could be a little, like, prickly, or you get rubbed the wrong way easily this week. Maybe because you're stressed out about something. Huh. Wow. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups. I feel like you guys had a dream about something. You could have literally dreamt of a person, but there are some hopes and dreams that you have. Clarifying it is the Queen of Cups, receptivity, right? Yeah, she don't have on no bra either, so I'm just saying. Okay, so I do feel like the challenge for you guys is allowing yourself to receive. It could be your intuition or love, even. Like, it could be hard for you to receive love this week, or kindness or something, understanding. I think your guidance is to be open, Taurus. Be open. Don't be so stubborn, or defensive. Let's take a look at this Queen of Wands. I want to know what she's doing. Now, this isn't your advice. Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. I do think you're supposed to compete for something. I do. And I think you'll win. So it could be an application. It could be a game show. I don't really care what it is. But you're supposed to compete for it. And I think you'll come out very successful. You'll win. But if you don't compete or try, you aren't going to win. Okay, so the Three of Cups is here. I think there's some kind of event, I promise you. And the Fool card. I think you are absolutely supposed to go. I do. Go with the right attitude. But I see you taking a chance on something very fun. Maybe it's being with, family or friends. I totally see you in a social situation this week, Taurus, for sure. It could be bittersweet. Like I said, it could be a wedding this weekend. Um, Somebody could be disappointed to find out somebody's having a child. Okay, let's clarify the outcome. What is the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the Hierophant? I mean, it looks like potential for happiness if you can. It doesn't have to be drama, is really what this is looking like, guys. Like, all right, you have here traveling. So, yeah, some of you are going to an event for sure. And completion. Something is definitely done. The final piece of the puzzle is put into place. And have a good time. Playfulness. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, Taurus, have a good time. Lighten up. It's a lot of fire energy in your reading. But I think the challenge for you, some of you are going somewhere. Like you're totally being invited to something social this weekend, an event or something like that. I feel like closure, you're going to get closure on an old relationship. All right, Corey. I think you're going to get closure on a relationship or something, Taurus, this week. So it's okay. Take the risk. Go ahead and get the closure that you need to move on to something. But I do feel like there's a big opportunity for you. So be open and receptive because you never know what could come out of a situation. Okay. All right, Taurus. Blessings to you always. Have a wonderful week, of course. If you need more guidance, you can use any of the links in the description box to book a personal reading with me or get a reading from me. And if I don't answer, I will call you back. And join me on Thursday for the new moon in Aquarius. We do a new moon release with friends. I'm going to do it on IG. Okay? So follow me on Instagram to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. And we are going to set some intention for what we want to manifest. If nothing else, it'll be fun. Everybody needs some element of hope. Like, who can live life with no hope? What is that about? So we're going to set some intention for the rest of February. See what happens. It could be an awesome experiment. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. Appreciate that. So you definitely, friend, will be in the raffle. I'm excited about it. So, yeah. Let's do it. Let's set some intention. What do we want to manifest? What are we tired of waiting on? Like, let's get it going. I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm always ready for the next adventure. Just saying. All right, friends. So let's go to the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini friends. Welcome to your weekly reading on my channel, Healing Theology. This is for February 7th through the 13th. Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but it's coming up. We're going to get you some guidance, Gemini. I hope you're doing good. All of my Gemini friends. Love, peace, and blessings. I'm wishing you a beautiful week. My prayer is that you have an abundant, beautiful week. That God be with you in everything you do. That you be divinely protected and affirmed. All righty. Amen. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. This is for Gemini this week. So reach for the stars, but it came out in reverse. Okay. I don't know. And live life to the fullest. Why don't we turn this right side up, friends? Because I feel like you may not. I feel like that's what you should do. I feel like you should reach for the stars, live your life to the fullest. I don't know if you feel that way or if you're like, humdrum. But I do think that this guidance for this week is to live a full, abundant life. Go for it. Go for it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have refine your attention. Okay? So it may mean to narrow down your search. If you're searching for something, narrow down your focus. But I don't think it means don't reach for the stars or don't be ambitious. All right? Let me get you an angel answer for this week. All right, angel answers for my Gemini friends, February 7th through the 13th. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday. Join me on Instagram, friends, so we could do new moon with friends and set intention for the rest of February. Okay, you have romance. Nice. Romance. I always get hyped. I know the reading isn't over yet. It changes. Just stick with me to the end. And then you have choose a new direction and big happy changes. So these are good. Now I don't know if that means you have a new romance or romance go in a different direction than the romance you were thinking about. We gonna see. But nevertheless, it's still happy. It's about living life to the fullest. It's about going for it, reaching for the stars. Okay. You should do that anyway. I don't care what the reading says. You should always go for it. Why wouldn't you go for it? Why wouldn't you, not just you, Gemini, people in general, why wouldn't you try to live your life to the fullest? Right? I mean, why settle for less? Like, what? I don't know. Who am I, right? But why not go for it? You're totally worth it. You're totally worth it. Says my shirt, expensive taste. I'm going to go for it. I may land flat on my face several times, but I bet you I fall forward trying. I'm going to fall forward trying. One thing I will always be able to say is I tried. Yes. So listen, it's here, Gemini. This is really good. This card talks about quieting your mind and listening to a gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state and don't worry about the exact outcome, but you got to put it out there. So set intention Thursday with us, new moon, and change in direction. So you have two cards that are real clear, Gemini. You need to go in a different direction. And maybe you are choosing to change lanes, change direction, put your focus somewhere else. I do see that. A different focus. Yeah. Okay. So let's do your reading and find out what this is about. I like it. I like it. All right. Overall energy for Gemini this week, February 7th through the 13th. All right, the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is ambitious, okay? She's very ambitious. Now, she may need some help with this Five of Pentacles sitting next to her. And I have two fives on my screen. Gemini, fives are about changing something. It's a change in direction. So I feel very strongly. There's something you desire to manifest or do, but you need to change directions. Change direction, change lanes, change something about your approach, okay? Yes. Okay. Now, you could need help with this. You may, for some of you, maybe you're putting a fire sign on ignore. I don't know. Somebody may feel left out in the cold. Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo as a sign. It doesn't have to be. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the challenge for my Gemini friends. Or crossing energy this week is a secret love interest. The King of Cups with the Moon card. So you could have a secret admirer. Oh, it's somebody you don't know about. Or you're someone's secret admirer. What's that song by Escape? You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Something like that. But see how she has her finger on her lip? Something is a secret, Gemini. Ah, interesting. Let's take a look at advice from Spirit here. Somebody got put on ignore. All right, you have here the Sun. Aries got this too in their outcome. I mean, in their advice from Spirit. The Sun and the Hierophant. It's coming out, though. The secret's coming out. Or if you have an underlying hidden desire, like something that really makes you happy, something you really love, your advice is to let it be on full display. Let it come to fruition. It'll make you very happy and potentially make you a lot of money. Let's take a look at your outcome. feel like some of you are ignoring your desires or your deepest desires, Gemini. It's like you're not giving full credit or attention to your desires. And then you have the Justice card, which is the card of Libra. It's a card of balanced, mental balance, and the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups just flipped over as well. So I do think there is good news that you get that makes you very happy for some of you. There's a decision or something that you get that could cause you to travel, cause you to relocate, or something like that. That looks really good. I like that. I am going to clarify this and find out what the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles is, because I do feel like some people really are, maybe you need help making a desire come to pass, or it could be a fire sign who's ignoring you, or you're ignoring a fire sign. What's the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles? Maybe you want to manifest something and you need more money, or you need help doing it. Just ask for help. You are supposed to go in a different direction. That I am very sure of. Some of you are going in a new direction. All right, the Eight of Pentacles, that's when you're studying. You could be a student of something, okay? It's making steady progress. It's making steady progress. It's being consistent. And the Justice card is here again. The card of Libra, balance. All right, what's the King of Cups and the Moon? That's what's most intriguing here. There's some kind of secret admirer, secret love interest. Somebody has an underlying desire to do something or be with someone or do something you really, really love. The Page of Cups. Yeah, see? Somebody's interested. And the Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah. Somebody definitely. Oh, and the Ace of Wands. That's fire and desire. That is. Oh, for sure. There's some passion here. There's some passion here, Gemini. Like, there's some you have the hots for somebody, or somebody has the hots for you. It's very obvious. Or it's an idea, you know? All right, let's clarify the Sun and the Hierophant. Leo and Taurus, as far as cards go. But what's the Sun? You have the potential to be very happy, Gemini. I do see that. I do think you need to refine your attention and narrow your focus down to something that you really love, though. I can see that. All right, you have here the World card, coming to a place of full completion and fruition. Really being the wholest and completest version of yourself, using all of your talent, skills, and ability. You have the Death card, which to me is reinventing and reemerging. And the Two of Pentacles here, which is, you know, you could be going back and forth. There's a decision you have to make. But I feel like it is definitely reemerging. And the Chariot. This is a card of victory, success, making big decisions, but moving forward. And you have Temperance, Sagittarius. Major Arcana in your advice from Spirit is pretty strong, which is to make a decision, to make a balanced choice. Definitely, I could see you traveling or relocating. Sometimes the World card is going to a different part of the world than you live at now. The Death card is about reinventing yourself. And I could totally see you doing this with someone you love or something that you love and care very deeply about. I think you're going to get some good news, Gemini. This is really nice. That could change your direction. You may have to decide when this information comes in. The Patience, Temperance card is also about patience. So I feel like it's waiting. But it's having the right mix of passion and patience. So it's being very passionate, but waiting for the right opportunity, I feel like, to come towards you. This is really good. If I do say so myself. This is my humble opinion, of course. All right. Good deal. All right, Gemini, very good. Join me for the Daily Tea at 3 if you want an on-the-spot reading. Daily at 3 o'clock, I go live for the Daily Tea. If you'd like to catch me on a one-on-one, the 1-800 number is down there. Call and get a reading, and if you don't get me, I will call you back. And also, like, share, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway, because I want to give you gifts. All right, moving on to the sign of Cancer. All right, Cancer friends, how goes it? How are you? I'm Myra. Welcome to your weekly reading, February 7th through the 13th. Happy early Valentine's Day to you all. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday. Join me for New Moon with Friends. New Moon with Friends, where we set intention together for what we want to manifest. If you want a hot, steamy romance, Cancer, then put your order in to the universe and get what you want. All right. Sounds good. What I do know for sure, when things are going well in people's lives, sometimes I do not hear from them. So congratulations, Cancer, if you got some hot and steamy stuff going on. I just sense that, you know what I mean? There's something going on. It's good. Most people seek out people when it's like, shit ain't going right. Tell me. Tell me what's going on. Stuff ain't going right. Anyway, I love you guys dearly. I am a Cancer rising. And so let's see how this new moon in Aquarius will impact you. This particular new moon is about bonding. It's relationships, sisterhood, brotherhood, thinking outside the box. Yeah. Good stuff. So I am going to shuffle this deck, Cancer, and get you a card out of the Lover's Oracle deck for this week for the sign of Cancer. All placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. I know that's right, Corey. It can be done, my friend. It can be done. I need to stop procrastinating and get these manifestation videos out. You guys would be amazed at the things I have manifested in my life. I really have. I promise you. And you have too. Think about it. When it's been a situation where your passion was greater than your fear, you manifested what you needed. Yeah. So when something is of dire consequence and you have really needed something, think about it. You've been able to manifest it. Your passion just has to be greater than your fear and insecurities or whatnot. All right. So Cancer, let's get you a card. Maybe I'm not supposed to use this deck. I don't know. But I would like to get you a card from this deck, Cancer. Let's see. Advice for Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, Archangels. Make it very clear. Advice for Cancer this week. February 7th through the 13th. This deck can be a little awkward to shuffle. Yeah, Dragon Emperor has had some amazing things happen. Very proud of you, sir. All right, so Cancer, balance is here. It says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I like this because that's true. It's like, you know, this is yin and a yang. People could also be opposites. You see that yin and yang energy? So they stop right here. Law of attraction. Anyway, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it, guys. A great relationship is one that it supports you, it challenges you to be your best. It does all those things. I like it. So you guys could have met your divine counterpart. Like you all balance each other out. I just watched a movie last night. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. It's called Malcolm and Marie. It's Zendaya and Denzel Washington's son. It's like really artsy, but it's about like the dynamics of a relationship. I was exhausted by the end of it. But anyway, It reminded me of this. So it's just because you don't agree with people doesn't mean it's toxic. It means that you're different. And learning how to work through those differences is being a grown up, right? A grown up in a grown relationship. All right, Cancer, let's get you an angel answer card. Corey, I tried to start that. I think I watched the first episode of that. I couldn't tell you anything about it. I probably tried to watch it right before I was going to bed. All right, angels, answers for my Cancer friends this week. Ooh, be assertive, Cancer. I feel like you're in this energy, or that's guidance. Be assertive. And I'll get you one more card from the angel guidance deck for Cancer this week. And reward yourself. Be honest with yourself. And at the bottom, it's time to go. I also feel like you guys are supposed to go for something. You're supposed to go for it. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on. I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot. Let's see what's going on. All right, overall energy for my Cancer friends this week, February 7th through the 13th, guys. Overall energy for Cancer. All right, the Three of Wands, guys, this is experiencing. Now, the Three of Wands can be about partnerships and alliances. It can be about nurturing yourself as well. It could be about positive expectations. And it's right under be honest with yourself. Cancer, let's take a look at your crossing energy this week. I feel like you have to really know what you want. Cancer, be honest about what it is that you want. So you got morality, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands, totality, being all the way in on something. I feel like you're maybe lying to yourself about something. That's why you have be honest with yourself. Let's get your advice from Spirit. Hi, Shelly Shell. How are you, friend? Oh, there's some kind of conflict, Cancer. Internally. There's some kind of conflict internally for some of you. It's something you're not being honest about or honest with yourself about. Let's take a look at the advice from Spirit. All right, you have here the Knight of Swords, fighting and guilt. Oh, Cancer, what are you guys doing? This gonna get you beat up. What are you doing? You feel this is like yikes. It's mental. See, it's something in your head you feel trapped by. It looks like it's guilt. You feel trapped by guilt? Gosh, Lee. And let's take a look at the outcome. I'll clarify this for you, Cancer. Hold on a second. Now, this could be you being assertive about something. This Knight of Swords came up quite a bit today. Tuning in. That's the Four of Cups, which is about getting in tune with your ancestors. You could be getting messages. Tune into your spirituality. You may need to fall back and meditate or something. Clinging to the past is here as well. The Five of Cups. You have the Four and Five of Cups. Spirit is trying to get your attention, and there's a need to unravel some stuff from the past. Yeah, somebody's having trouble letting go of of something or unraveling something. And it could be mentally exhausting. Okay. Well, let's clarify this thing, Cancer. I'm not just going to leave you sitting here like this. What in the devil? Okay. Whatever it is that you did or are doing, you don't have a lot of mental peace about it. That's obvious. All right, let's take a look at the Three of Wands. Somebody feels conflicted mentally for sure. What's the Three of Wands? What is the Three of Wands for Cancer this week? All right, guys, you have the Nine of Wands. You got this card twice. It's about the wounded warrior. It's about being tired, exhausted. The Eight of Wands is here, which is like a lot of communication, a lot of activity. It could be work related because I see the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, along with the Two of Pentacles. So some of you guys could just be working a lot. You could be juggling things with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person. But I do see exhaustion, being tired. Okay, what's the Queen of Swords and the Five of Fire, Five of Wands? Morality and totality. Now, you could be fully engaged and all the way in on something. Okay. You have the Moon card here, and you also have here the Ten of Swords. So there's a secret. There's some betrayal, for sure. Cancer, for sure. There's some kind of betrayal here. It's either you know about something that's hurtful to someone else, you're doing something that your morals don't agree with, but you feel like you've betrayed someone or you feel like someone has betrayed you. That's very clear. And it's like your guilt is getting the best of you. Let's clarify advice from Spirit. So what should they do? Well, obviously your guidance card was to be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Take good care of yourself as well, Cancer. Okay, so what's the Knight of Swords? The Eight of Swords and understanding. Some of you are just in a mental prison. It's like, I don't know what to do. You totally feel guilty about something, or you feel bad, or something is just... But I feel like the sooner you're honest with yourself, the sooner you come clean, the better you feel. A Tower moment. Okay, a Tower moment and the Knight of Swords. This makes me feel, guys, like you're going to be confronted. You have the Knight of Swords twice. You aren't the only sign that got the Knight of Swords twice, but the Knight of Swords is aggressive. It's assertive energy. It's when somebody is like, hey, I want to talk to you about something. They come for you. They're coming for you, or you're coming for them. And that's very clear. Very clear. The Virgo card is here, but this could be a card of when we hold in secrets. It could be a deceptive energy. So if you are doing something that is a secret that you don't feel good about, that energy is being put out in the universe, Cancer, and it's going to come back to you, or vice versa. It's somebody around you. So let's clarify this 4 and 5 of Cups and your outcome. Wow. Yeah, we are still in a retrograde. Just keep that in mind, guys. The High Priestess is here. This is your intuition. I do feel like your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors are trying to get your attention. Like, look. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. That can sometimes be a karmic energy, though, guys. So here's the deal. There could be some karma coming back to you, Cancer. I don't know what you did. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it could be just a karmic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune can also be, timing, right? A shift. Stephanie, I am on Cancer. I am. I don't know if you're going to like it. And the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you have an advantage in a situation, Cancer. I do feel like there is absolutely a need to come clean. There's a need to be honest with yourself or somebody else. This reading is full of aggression, somebody coming for you. I didn't, Stephanie, look, this is a broad reading for anybody who watches. They could be a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, but it's just a lot of betrayal in this. It is. It's like karmic though, and it feels like retrograde shit. Like somebody comes back and they're like, "I want to talk to you." Da 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 da. Da. It feels like that. You could feel that way about somebody else too. You could be the one being aggressive this week. Like, I feel like you did me dirty. I feel like you did this. You know. It is. And you can feel a little confused. Like, as long as this retrograde energy is going on, somebody could really, it feels like it's a past issue. It doesn't feel like it's something that's happening now. It's certainly past related. So somebody could really be trying to resolve a past issue, or somebody is triggered and they decide they want to confront a past issue, and it's like, what? So if it's not you, it's somebody around you. I'm just saying, this is a projection for this week, right? So right now, all is well. I'm not speaking anything over you, but I am saying I could totally see a secret coming out, or somebody's like, I'm not saying anything. It's, yeah, it is what it is. It happens to all of us. At one point in our lives or another, you live long enough, right? So yeah, it's just, it's a very aggressive energy. If it's not you, it's somebody coming towards you. Just, yeah, it's nothing to worry about, but it is something that you may have to address with someone else, okay, or within yourself. But there is a Stephanie, I don't know if you saw this, but the first card was about balance, and it's a yin and yang energy. Like, so you could be connected with someone who's very different from you. And the good thing about relationships that are healthy and supportive are, it will challenge you as well as support you, okay. All right, good deal. All right, Cancer, moving on to the sign of Virgo for February 7th through the 13th. So, I am hungry. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. I am going to eat my banana. Y'all just have to, let's just chat for a second. I'm going to put the timestamps in, so people won't even see this part, because they're going to click right on their timestamp and watch the reading. So, I'm hungry. Okay. Okay, cool. Virgo's next, Stephanie. This should be good. So, you guys looking forward to the Super Bowl? Who's watching the Super Bowl? I'm probably not. I will probably go walking with my girlfriend. It's a beautiful day here in Houston. It's sunny. It's nice. I probably won't watch. Oh, I do want to see Jasmine Sullivan do the, I want to see Jasmine Sullivan. Stephanie, you have been busy. I saw that on Facebook. Congratulations, cutie. You are so beautiful and cute. Veronica, I have in my head, I was watching some videos earlier. I want a vegan chicken sandwich. Macadocious, I thought of you yesterday. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Stephanie, you're a cutie. Such a cutie. I said, look at my friend doing it. Be safe out there. Yeah, please be safe out there, Stephanie. Please, please be safe. We're still in a pandemic, friend. Okay, Matt. Yeah, I'm not doing big things for the Super Bowl. I'm going to try to find a vegan chicken sandwich from somewhere today and pretend to have Super Bowl food. What, Stephanie? Do tell. You get married, you in love. Thank you all for gracing me to be able to eat this banana. I'm starving. All I had to eat today was a protein shake. I'm hungry. Oh, Stephanie, oh my God. I know you were like, Jesus, please. No. So it was just a cold. It was not COVID. Oh, coriander, my God. It was delicious. So, Stephanie, I can totally relate. Okay. So, you guys, I walk about 4 miles, 3.5 to 4 miles, about 4 or 5 days a week. I walk a lot. And the last time that I walked, not the last time, but the time before yesterday, it was maybe 48 degrees. So I bundled up and stuff, but it was cold outside. And I walked. Well, yesterday, just out of the blue, I lost my voice. And if you watch the beginning of these videos, you'll hear me sound very hoarse and sort of raspy. And I freaked out too, Stephanie. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? So I loaded up on vitamin C, and I don't normally eat meat. And I had, broken off some meat a couple days in a row and was like tinkering with meat again. I think it did something. My system was like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, stop it. No. So I had made myself like a vegetable noodle soup last night and started feeling more normal again. Oh yeah, but I freaked out too. I was like, "Ugh." Jesus, no. And I'm pretty careful, so I was just really like, oh God, no, please. So I feel you, Stephanie. That's a where you're like, what is it? What is it? And I did decide. I was like, I'm healing myself. I am healing myself. Let me send love and light to my immune system. I'm pretty good about stuff like this. So I was like, all is well, and as it should be. Calm down. Yeah. Thank you guys for letting me take a little snack break. I really appreciate it. -8, Corey. I'm so glad I'm not in the north. I'm telling you. The only thing about this weather, though, is that it's sort of like that spring when you're moving into spring, and it gets very the allergy. Yes, Stephanie, good deal. Allergy season, like this is it's a lot of allergens, and I mean it's really that in between season thing. So you just so yeah, allergy stuff. Thank you guys for letting me take a little break. We are hot as hell. Oh, good, Veronica. I'm not the only one. I'm glad you guys have a snack. Good deal. I was starving. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to Virgo. Thank you for letting me take that little break. I appreciate it. I've seen other readers go for hours, like 3 hours. I'm like, ah, I'm hungry. Corey, yeah, mine do too. Mine do too. But I feel mostly back to normal. Like, I feel mostly back to normal. All right, so this is for the sign of Virgo for February 7th through the 13th. All right. So we're going to start with the... All right, Virgo got 2 cards. So we have the Zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Very good. And you also have here the Falcon. And it says, act on the opportunity that's before you. Commit to it without equivocation. All right, the Zebra and the Falcon. And then loyalty is down here. The dog is here. It says, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Trying to people please, doing too much. All right, let's give Virgo an angel answer card for February 7th. I feel so energized. Thank you. February 7th through the 13th. Sometimes we just need a little break, friends. All right, so we have here, no need to worry, Virgo. Very nice. No need to worry. And you also have here, something is perfect timing. So it feels like you guys have an opportunity. Now, it says a year from now at the bottom of the deck, but there's no need to worry about something. Something is a good opportunity for you guys. This is nice. All right, and I'll get you one more card from the Angel Oracle deck for Virgo. All right, friends. You also have here joy, which is the highest vibration for great things to come to you. Oh, I love that. Very nice. So staying in a very positive mindset, Virgo, and assertiveness is at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is coming up a lot. We'll see if that Knight of Swords pops up. But there's a situation that can be healed with love and truth. So it's like you may need to be proactive and assertive and say what needs to be said. This is my Speak the Truth in Love card. Okay, so that's speaking the truth in love. But there's nothing to worry about. You are safe and protected. I feel like there is an opportunity coming for you guys. It's really nice. It's really nice. All right, Virgo, so let's do it. Let's do your tarot spread for this week. Wishing you so many blessings. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. I'm so excited to give you a gift. So I'm going to do that on Valentine's Day. And I'm going to do it again on the last day of February on the 28th. So make sure you tune in to the channel, okay? And I'll probably announce the winner on Instagram. All right, overall energy for Virgos this week. Something is perfect timing. There's a lot of happiness and joy. All right, guys, you have here the Five of Swords. That's that's aggressive too. The Five of Swords can be really ego-driven. It can be somebody who's greedy, winner takes all. Like they're like, I'm gonna win. And then the Two of Cups. Now, the new moon in Aquarius is about relation. It could be about relationships or brotherhood, sisterhood. You know, somebody could be a dominant in the relationship or partnership. Somebody could be greedy. Somebody could feel like, I want you. You could have trouble with boundaries in a relationship too. I see the Seven of Wands. And sometimes that's the boundary card. Like when someone needs to set boundaries, or you could have a lot of people giving you their opinions, Virgo, or you're giving people your opinion. Let's take a look at the crossing energy this week. Whoa. All right, Virgo, this is interesting. You have here the Four of Wands, okay? That can be an event. That can represent stability, a family situation. The Fool card flipped over, and the Two of Swords. Now, this can be about timing. Maybe you don't know the right time to take a leap of faith. You could really feel like, yeah, I just feel like you don't know. You don't know when something is going to be. You don't know if it's the right opportunity. For some people, I feel like you don't know if someone is going to ask you to marry them, or you don't know whether you should ask. All right, let's take a look at this advice from Spirit. This is interesting. Oh, the World card came out too. I feel like somebody has a really beautiful fresh start. They just don't know when it's going to happen. Like, this is so good, but when? For some people, it will be a year from now, and it'll be the perfect timing. You also have that you just need to wait. So there's something here that does involve patience. It could be a year from now, especially if it's engagement or something. Like, Yeah. All right, let's take a look at, oh, the Page of Pentacles. Someone's starting something new. Virgo, the Page of Cups. They're interested. A lot of new stuff. A job, a romance. And the Ace of Cups. Look at that. Oh, this is nice. There's a new situationship. Happy, a very happy new person coming into somebody's life. Virgo, somebody you're interested in, or they're interested in you. This is nice. You could be really contemplating marriage a year from now. That sounds right. All right, let's take a look at the outcome from my Virgo friends. I'm going to get clarity on this Five of Swords because I want to see what that is. It could be somebody, too, saying you're the one is the magic number is what I'm hearing. It's like somebody could be pushing other suitors away from someone. Like, I'm blocking out other people because I want you. Like, you're going to be mine kind of mentality. And let's take a look at the outcome for Virgo. All right, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wait a minute, what? And the Seven of Swords. Wait a minute, Virgo. Wait a minute. Not wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Huh. Okay. So the outcome of this, Virgo, looks like someone figures out someone could be very disappointed with the way someone wins something or gets something. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Now, this starts to make sense a little bit because the Five of Swords here is someone is like if there's a bully personality, right? The Five of Swords is in your overall energy. Somebody is winner take all. See how they've hurt all these people feel? They're like, but look, I won. Okay. And it's like, yeah, but you beat everybody's ass to win. Like, it's like, oh my God. So someone does like take advantage of an opportunity to get a big uh to win. Like, look at the outcome here. Okay. So it's like somebody wins something, but they do it in an underhanded way. They take more than, it's like a greedy personality. Like somebody is being real greedy and they're like, oh, I want all the jelly beans or something, And then, so somebody is disappointed in the way that they went about doing it. Like, that was a sneaky bastard, sort of like that. I'm going to clarify this. Of course I am. Okay. So let's find out more of the Five of Swords. Now, there's somebody who's like that. Like, they're like, I'm going to win at all costs. They're going to have who they want to have what they want to have. It could be an opportunity or a person, but they're going to do what they have to do to get it. And that's what it looks like. Someone sees an opportunity and they go for it, for sure. All right, let's take a look at the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. Let's clarify this overall energy. Ooh, a tower moment. Okay. So somebody's crown is getting knocked off with the Ten of Swords. Oh, shit. And the Moon. Damn, Virgo. Okay. A secret comes out. That's all I'm going to tell you. A secret comes out. Somebody has betrayed somebody. It is an underhanded, dirty, whatever. I feel like you could fall on your sword, Virgo, come clean, or there's a tower moment. That's how it feels to me. I'm just saying. See, the Two of Swords, it's like somebody isn't saying something. Or sometimes this card could be when somebody needs more time or something like that. But it's like, I feel like somebody's greedy. They want their cake and eat it too. Somebody could be married and dating you at the same time. It's, what the fuck? Pardon my potty mouth, but I am grown. I'm almost 50 years old, y'all. And this is not made for kids. I make that very clear. Okay, so let's take a look at the crossing energy. What is this? What? The Four of Wands, the Fool card, the World card. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands again, right? Which is about information, coming in. The Seven of Pentacles, somebody feeling stuck or being analytical or deliberative. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So here's what I feel like, Virgo. If for some reason you guys are in a position where it's like money is coming in slow, or you really need help with something, you could take a look at your budget, your finances, balance your checkbook or something, and you're like, oh my God. Maybe you get some news like you lost money in the stock market, or something you invested in wasn't giving you a return on your investment. I do feel like there's a helpful person who may want to help you, but you need to be open and aware to it. But I feel like you guys are needing some financial help or assistance. Okay, let's take a look at the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Some of you could find out someone stole your money or pulled an opportunity out from under you. What's the Page of Cups? So you have here the Nine of Cups, which is happiness and fulfillment. The Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you do have an opportunity in front of you, Virgo. For some of you, look at the possibility of a situation. Some of you do have an opportunity to you could be weighing out a couple different options that make you very happy. Yeah. Some of you could be juggling two people as well. Just saying, whatever scenario fits you. But you are leaning more towards one than the other, whether that's a person or an opportunity. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands, which keeps coming up. There's some kind of information coming in, like things really start to pick up, emails, text messages, DMs, communication. What's the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords? The Nine of Swords tried to come out. It did fall out. This is worry and anxiety. So Virgo, your guidance is not to worry, right? Remember this from the very beginning. It said, don't worry, because I do think there's some circumstance that catches you off guard, and there is a solution that's going to come out of this. So don't worry. I do think there's going to be the solution. Now, the solution for some people is just telling the straight up truth. Clearing up communication issues. Just tell the truth, whatever this is. What's the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? Very clear guidance, please. What is the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? I do feel like in business, there is something that doesn't go as planned, or there's someone who is doing something sort of immoral. There's the Nine of Wands, which is exhaustion, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess with the Five of Wands. Somebody may be tired of conflict or drama. I do see drama, conflict, maybe arguing. Somebody's tired of it, though. They're tired of the drama and the conflict. There could be people who don't agree, maybe with you, your decision. Maybe there's some conflict surrounding you being an intuitive. That could be a thing where people are giving you their opinions and they're like, I don't like that you're doing this. Like there's a lot of drama and conflict in this reading, Virgo. But I do feel like somebody is still giving it the old college try. They're still, they're exhausted, but they're not giving up. I do see an assertive situation. Maybe this can be cleared up with the truth. I do see that because your guidance was that this situation can be healed, Virgo, with honesty, with love, with truth, standing up, speaking your truth in love. Something can be resolved with truth and honesty. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could really be just deliberating on whether or not they want to say something or not. Because it does, you know, it could be like, I don't know if I should say anything. But I feel like that could resolve this issue and bring peace to a situation, whether it's you or people around you that are going through some conflict or drama. Okay? All right, Virgo. have a great week. If you need more clarity or guidance, if this resonates with you and you're like, I could use a little help, call me. The 1-800 number is in the description box. If I can't get to you right away, I will call you back. And wishing you guys the very best, Virgo, for sure, always. Always, always. All right, moving on to the sign of Libra. All right, so this is for my Libra friends. All right, this is for the sign of Libra for February the 7th through the 13th. So Libra friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. My name is Myra, and this reading is for February 7th through the 13th. There's a new moon in Aquarius on the 11th of February, which is a new moon. And we will do a new moon with friends event on my Instagram at Healing Theology. So join me for that, Libra, okay? And we'll set intention for what we want to manifest for the rest of February. So you guys have, the past is now behind you, Libra. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Very nice card. There is a plane flying over, guys. Sorry about that. All right, Libra, I'll pull you another card from the Divine Energy Oracle deck. Advice for my Libra friends this week, Holy Spirit. You know what's coming up. Thank you for helping to prepare them for a great week. What should they know from this reading, please? Archangels, spirit guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. With respect to all religions, of course. This is for the sign of Libra this week. All right, Divine Energy Oracle deck. Any advice for Libra this week? And then we will do your tarot spread, guys, and find out why you got the advice you did. So you have here, focus on success, which is very similar to this card that you got, which is there's some kind of new path, Libra, that you guys have where it's really advising you to focus on the good things. Accept what is dying or leaving your life. So there's something in the past that you are strongly being encouraged to let go of this week and focus on a new path, okay? And that could be literal grief for some people, but I feel like there's, you know, it's really just embracing and accepting something has ended and focusing on what it is that you want to create, focusing on creating a new life. And again, the new moon in Aquarius is a great time to do that. So if you'd like some guidance on that, then join me February the 11th for New Moon with Friends on IG. All right, angels, thank you for answers for Libra. All right, you have to trust. I love this card. This is about trusting that you are in the divine's hands. Know that you are divinely protected and watched over. And then you also have big happy changes down here, Libra, which is really good. Yeah, that song came to me. He's got the whole world in his hands. So, yeah. He's got the whole world in his hands. That's beautiful. Yeah. Just, you know, your path is divinely guided, friends. It's about trust. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right, let's take a look at overall energy for Libra. So the moon, and I'm not shocked because that is, you know, the new moon is on Thursday. So you have the moon card and the page of wands. I feel like there is, oh wow, I'm getting sort of choked up. I feel like there are some new desires. There is something new God has for you. There's a new path for you. And maybe you can't see it right now. Maybe you can't, You don't know what it is, but your guidance is to trust God for it. There is a new path for you. There really is. And it may come up where you are like, okay, and see how he has the world in his hand? See that, Libra? How beautiful is that? See how much God loves you to get you this message? That is so good. Yes, there's some kind of new venture, some successful thing. And then your challenge or crossing energy is the Two of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. So you could get an offer that makes you have to deliberate, you know, something you have to think about. Let's take a look at your advice from Spirit, which is very clear, isn't it? The Five of Cups. So that is grief, right? But it's also letting go. It's letting go and moving towards something bright and beautiful. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This reading, Libra, is all about leaving the past behind and moving forward to a brighter future. The Fool card, which is advice to let go, to anything that weighs you down, anything that keeps you from moving forward. Take it off because it's your timing. The Wheel of Fortune, it's time. It's time to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. It's about good luck. It's about good fortune. There are happy days. This is about releasing the things that make you sad, things that are down. And that is Spirit's advice to you, is to release the past, let it go, move forward. Focus on things that are happy. It's making me think of that scripture that talks about whatsoever things that are lovely, whatsoever things that are of a good report, whatsoever things are kind. Think on those things. Those are the things you want to meditate on and think about, because you bring about great things into your life. Okay. And then let's take a look at your outcome. Oh, Libra, love you guys. All right, the Four of Swords. Again, the card of thinking, right? Meditation. What are you dwelling on? Rest and that kind of thing. So if you get stressed or overwhelmed by a decision, or you feel a little bit, you feel the pressure coming on, Libra, I do feel like you just need to sort of regroup, recuperate, rest, collect yourself, ease your thoughts, meditate, do things that help you to become more at ease. All right, and let's see if we can get a little bit more insight. This is very clear to me for you guys, but anything I can do to help, I will do that for you. Any more insight or clarity on the Moon and the Page of Wands? So we have the Nine of, this is exhaustion. Libra, that's being real tired of something. Yeah, what's the Page of Wands? The Five of Pentacles, which is feeling locked out of something, feeling ignored. You can't get in. But here's what I know. When there is a blockage or something that it's like you hit a dead end, that is Spirit's way of moving you, trying to move you in a new direction. So if you feel like you've hit a wall somewhere, or you feel shut out, ignored, forgotten about, that's Spirit's way of trying to move you in a different direction, which is what your guidance is suggesting. Like, you know what? Yeah, go in a new direction. Leave the past in the past. Go ahead and grieve. If you need to grieve what you're letting go of, go ahead and grieve and let it go. But then embrace a new future and new possibilities, which is beautiful. And I just want to clarify the Four of Swords. Sometimes the Ten of Wands is also asking for help. And I wonder if some of the burdens you guys carry really, if they all really belong to you. You could be carrying other people's stuff and it's like it doesn't serve you. So you have here the Queen of Cups, reset. I do feel like this is about intuition. So this is about intuition with the receptivity card here. I do feel like it's about being really high, having high intuition this week, reinventing yourself. I do think a tough time is almost over. You have the Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Wands. Tens are the ending of something. So I feel like if there was a tough time, if you were going through something, there is some kind of ending Something's coming to an end. And you have the Ace of Swords, which is an elevated level of consciousness. It's really like your intuition opens up, your reasoning opens up, your communication opens up. This is really good. Because after the 10, right? After a 10 is what in the tarot? An ace. So something is ending because there's a new rebirth. There's a new level of consciousness that you're going to, Libra, which is beautiful. A new level of receptivity, a new level of intuition. You have a new start, a fresh start and a new beginning. So if you're hitting a wall or something, Spirit is just trying to point you in a new direction. Congratulations. This is beautiful. Accept the ending so you can move on quicker. All right, friends. This is so lovely, Libra. I enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed that. I really did. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Please like, share, subscribe. Let others know that I'm out here in YouTube land. And if you haven't already joined my channel, you can join. I'm trying to get all of the levels. I only want one level of membership, just to put it out there. And I need to make this announcement. I only want one level of membership. And so right now I have two. I've eliminated one level. I want it to just be one because I have to go at a pace that's good for me. And having tiers of membership does not work for me, really. Because when I want to do something, I want to do it for the collective. So I'm moving towards one level of membership. Right now you can join for $4.99 and you get early access to videos as well as access to extended readings are free for my channel members. So I'm looking at making all membership $12.99 a month, which is a really good deal. So I'm moving there. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to get on board. Yes, Dwayne, Scorpio. Woo, woo, woo. So just FYI, but definitely consider becoming a member of my channel, okay? Scorpio, how are you? All right, Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading, February 7th through the 13th. I am a Scorpio cusper, Scorpio Sag cusper. I lean more towards Sagittarius. Growing up, I always thought I was Scorpio until I found out what time I was born. And I said, that explains a lot. Okay. So, Scorpio, how are you? I'm going to start with the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connections deck for you guys, February 7th. Oh, Veronica, thank you for joining, my friends. I am so excited. So, yeah, you'll get access to extended readings. Any events I have are free for my channel members. Discounts for on-the-spot readings and all that stuff. So, thank you, Veronica, for joining the tribe. Love and appreciate you, friend. I'm glad you're here. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on this week. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday, Scorpio, so join me in setting intention for the rest of the month. What do you want to manifest by the end of February? Okay. There's a full moon in Virgo at the end of February, which is when whatever we've set intention to, we want it to manifest by then, right? So join me on the 11th on Instagram. Also like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. All right, Scorpio. I just have a sudden urge to sing. I don't know why. All right, Scorpio, let's see what your guidance is. If they loved you once, it's so neat. Thank you, Veronica, thank you. Scorpio, if they loved you once, they still love you. Look at that. It says, thank you for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, it changed everything. Scorpio, okay. So if you were wondering if somebody was still interested, they are. I also feel like Scorpio, this could be you. that if you still love somebody, right? We're in a Mercury retrograde, which is all about dealing with unresolved issues, feelings, and whatnot. So there's some unfinished business here. Let's get you an angel answer. And this deck gives you more specific guidance, Scorpio. So let's see here. You have a no, and you have reconsider something. Oh, wow. So when we do your tarot spread, Scorpio, it will become more clear what that no and reconsider is. This is about rethinking something. It could be rethinking an approach. It could be rethinking how you're going to do something. Maybe there was something you wanted to do and your guidance is like, no, don't do it that way. Rethink that. So we'll get more. We'll find out. No worries. Something is perfect timing, and that's what's at the bottom of the deck. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to pull you one more card from the Divine Energy Oracle deck, and all of a sudden my ears are hot. I don't know what that means. Somebody must be talking real good about me. I'm like, whoa, somebody must be talking real good about me right now. All right. And let's just get one more guidance card, Scorpio, for you guys. From the Divine Energy Oracle deck, February 7th through the 13th. I am hearing God will always provide, Scorpio. I am hearing that right now. Thank you. If something leaves your life, God always provides, friends. All right, Scorpio, you have be true to yourself. Be very honest with yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? Don't be easily led by people. You also have here, make no judgments, Scorpio. I can see this. I can see this. Yeah, don't judge something based on someone else's opinion of something. Yeah, raise your vibration, Scorpio. That is so good. And be patient. All great advice. So let's do your spread, Scorpio, and let's find out more about what this is about, okay? I do feel like this is maybe you all telling someone no. And I do feel like it's you seeing the good in a situation. You can see the good in a person, the good in a situation. For some of you, it could be somebody you were dealing with in the past. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship or a family member. But it's like, I can see you breaking away from popular opinion or what other people think. It's sort of like make your own. Don't come to conclusions based on other people's perception of something, Scorpio. You be your own person. Be true to yourself. Okay? All right, so let's get overall energy for Scorpio. So yeah, you guys have the Three of Swords as well as the Five of Wands. So it's making me feel like somebody was very heartbroken by some type of disagreement or scuffle or drama, right? You could be very disappointed because people are in conflict. It could be people around you. It doesn't mean that you're in the conflict, but I do totally see this. And the Ace of Swords is when we make a judgment call, right? We make a decision. So, Scorpio, what I really feel like is you guys could be resolving a conflict. This could be truth coming into a situation where there's conflict or drama and that misunderstanding is cleared up. I can see that. You could be the voice of reason in a conflict situation. Okay, let's take a look at the crossing energy for my Scorpio friends. Somebody, too, I feel like somebody could have said something that made someone feel bad or sad. All right, guys, so you have here the Ace of Cups. Now, that is love. But I feel like it's also you seeing the love in a situation. There is more Scorpio energy. The Eight of Cups and Temperance. That's patience, which was one of your advice cards, Scorpio, was to be patient. I feel like you may have walked away prematurely from something, Scorpio. You could have walked away from love prematurely. I feel like you've made a quick judgment about something. So you walked away, but your guidance is like, make no judgments. Be true to yourself. You could be walking towards, some of you could be walking towards your Nine of Cups, which is total self-fulfillment and happiness. Because look, an Eight of Cups plus an ace is nine. Nine of Cups is your energy, it's water, and it's total fulfillment and happiness. So I do feel like that's on deck for some of you. Some of you know there's somebody you want to offer love to. Very nice. Also, I feel like somebody told the truth and someone didn't like it. Like someone could have told the truth and it made someone sad, but it was still the truth. And if this is you, Scorpio, even if you have internal conflict about something, I see the need to be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. If you love somebody, you love them. If you want to go after someone, you go after them. Let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. I'm also hearing sort of like with the raise your vibration card that you guys got. I do feel like it's you have to be above like the conflict or maybe your level of consciousness is higher than people around you too. Like don't let people bring you down to their level. I just hear that. And then the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is an aggressive energy, but it's when we suddenly change our mind about something, right? Mm-hmm. And you have the Tower. This is neat. So what it makes me feel like, Scorpio, is that you may have a sudden change of heart about something. Something could change your mind. There could be something, suddenly something crumbles and you decide to go in a different direction. Like, you know what? I'm not being a part of this. You know, your whole castle fell down. I'm going back home. Right? So there's something falls apart and you reconsider. I do feel that, which was your initial guidance card, is like reconsider something. And I see you really saying no to something like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Let's take a look at your outcome here. Someone has a very sudden change of heart, Scorpio. So if it's not you, it's somebody you're dealing with. Outcome for Scorpio this week. All right, you have the World. Look at that. A fresh start, a new beginning, a new cycle. And the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, Scorpio. Look at that. That is beautiful. And I feel unity, the Ace of Pentacles. With the Four of Cups. Oh, you guys are getting an offer. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. We've had a lot of Eight of Wands today. The right offer comes in for you guys. So if something comes in too quick and you said no or whatever, it's okay. The best offer is on its way. I'm totally sure of that. The best offer is on its way. So if something doesn't turn out, it's because it wasn't meant for you. But I totally see you going in the opposite direction. Like, no, you go in the opposite direction. But look how absolutely gorgeous your outcome is. Look at that. I couldn't plan a better outcome for someone. It's like you're on a new path. It's a beautiful new world opening up for you. Could be a new job. You know, there stability, more money, more resources. Yeah. Reconsider an offer. You may want to say no to the first and yes to the second. I'm going to clarify. There's Three of Swords. So compromise. I like it. Give and take. All righty. So there's something that, so you could be negotiating an offer, Scorpio, that you get. Negotiate. Ooh, this is going to be tricky to get. Hold on a second, guys. Wow. So you may have to give up a little to get what you want. So I totally feel that, Scorpio. Say no to the first offer. Hold out for this beautiful ending. Hold out. Yeah, totally could see that. I could totally see that. Let's get some clarity. I want to understand more the Tower and the Knight of Swords. What is the, okay, thank you. So, control. This is the King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It's a lot of air, but it's also making a decision from a very balanced place. Mentally, it's not making emotional decisions, even though you guys are a water sign. It's making a very balanced decision. It's like you're looking at all of the facts, you're looking at everything, and then you also have the Six of Swords here, right? Which is being pointed in a new direction. Oh, this is really cool. What is the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands? I totally see you using your mental prowess, Scorpio, not your feelings. This is making decisions, very grounded decisions, wise, based on your intellect, not your emotions. A lot of mental clarity, great communication, giving people direction. Yeah, I like it. What's the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands? I do feel like you're going to get an offer, or you're making an offer to someone. Your outcome is absolutely gorgeous. All right, you have here going with the flow and healing. I think, and it came out in reverse, Scorpio, and I wonder if it's because that could be hard for you. But I think your guidance is to, and I think letting bygones be bygones might be hard. I don't know who this person is from the past, but I could see it being hard to forgive. Conditioning is here. Okay, so I do think there is room for compromise with someone, whether you are negotiating a business deal or compromising with someone that you used to love or someone you were in a relationship with. I think it's going to take some communication, right? People are not mind readers. They do not understand what's happening. You have to communicate clearly, and it's also encouraging you to have your own mind, Scorpio. Like, your awareness can be greater than other people. But you have to make decisions that are best for you. Be true to yourself. And wait for the right offer, because I do see it coming. I do think that you could have a little bit trouble with forgiveness. But if you could get past forgiveness, you can get to this beautiful ending. And something is the perfect timing. See, peaceful resolution. A lot of the signs got that today. And that is about learning how to communicate, guys. A retrograde helps us to revisit areas that are trouble for us. And if we have not reconsidered, if we have not communicated clearly, if that's not a strength of ours, and sometimes, guess what? The opportunity comes back around to learn how to become a good communicator, to learn how to say what needs to be said, right? But I see a total peaceful resolution. Maybe reconciliation, Scorpio. Very nice reading. Blessings to you all. Have a wonderful week. If you need a personal reading, then hit me up on one of the links in the description box. I do have an 800 number. You can call if I am not available, then I will call you back to do your reading. Okay? All right, very good. And then join me again November 11th for the new moon in Aquarius, new moon with friends, where we're going to set intention for the rest of February. It's going to be great. All right, I'm excited to get to Sagittarius. I'm a Saggy, and I'm happy about it. So this is good. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for February 7th through the 13th. Blessings to you all. There's a new moon in Aquarius on Thursday. Join me for New Moon with Friends on Instagram, and that's at healingtheology. And we're going to set intention for the rest of February. We're going to do it together. It's going to be fun and exciting. So think about what you want to manifest, Sag. Okay? So we're going to get an angel answer card for this week. Angels, what guidance do you have for my Saggies this week? So you have here, be assertive, Sagittarius. Now, this could be the energy that you find yourself in. Now, a lot of signs got this today. It's a very, you may need to say what you need to say, do what you need to do. It's being aggressive. It's energy. It's energetic. Or you could just find yourself in a very assertive place. And then you also have to choose a new direction. So that's feeling like choose something new with intention. I do think it's based on your effort, because you have here, it's up to you, Sag. Whatever it is, it's based on your energy, your effort. What is it that you really desire? What is it that you really want and want to do? All right, I'm going to pull your next card from Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. And let's see what's going on with your partnerships, relationships, romantic and otherwise, family, friends. All right, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Guidance and messages for Sag this week, February 7th through the 13th. All right, Sag, you have here that you do know what to do. This is great. It says, in all battles of the heart over the mind, to go with your heart, because it's easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. Good deal. And we'll get you one more card from the Angel Oracle deck, Sag, and then we'll do your tarot spread. So this is a very confident energy, Sagittarius. It's like this week you may really know what steps need to be taken, whatever direction it is. It's like, I know what to do. You feel very sure, very certain. All right. Yeah. See, have confidence. So if you don't have it now, you will. This is guiding you. Trust yourself. Have confidence. Moving forward doesn't necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. It's having confidence in your divine creator. So I feel like for some of us, Sag, it is definitely like, I may not have the ability, but I know who I trust in, and I trust God completely. So yeah, let's move forward on something, and there is absolutely nothing to worry about. So if you feel like you're being guided to go in a new direction, you just go in a new direction. Don't worry about it. Something is a blessing in disguise, Sagittarius. So if something arises that looks like a problem or an obstacle, it's like, nah, I trust my spiritual guidance system. We're going in a new direction. It's making me feel like Mary and Joseph, okay? So it was sort of like this whole, look at that star. Like, the whole story of Mary and Joseph. And there was like no room in the inn. And it's like, well, we'll just have to have the baby in a manger. It's divine guidance. It's divine providence. So if there's something, Sagittarius, where you're like, there's an obstacle, I feel like you will just know instinctively what to do. Like, well, let's go there. There's the yonder North Star. Let's follow the star. So I do feel like your intuition, astrology, whatever your system is, you're like, that's the direction to go in, and you go. Like, you trust divine providence. Like, yeah, let's do it. And I feel like you're confident, not even in yourself, but you're confident about your spirituality. You're confident about spirit and God and Christ, for some of us who believe in Jesus Christ. So with respect to all religions, but I'm saying you're confident. It's like you have that blessed assurance. You do. Wow, Dwayne. Dwayne will have to connect. I couldn't read all of what you were saying, friend. All right, overall energy for my Saggies this week, February 7th through the 13th. Sag, you're definitely in your power, intuitively connected. Definitely dwell on what you love, Sagittarius. Thank you. So the Hierophant, I told you, this is your spiritual sensibilities, Sag. It's also the Taurus card and the Four of Swords. It's being totally spiritually connected. You may need to rest and recuperate if you're in like a spiritual leadership position or you are into metaphysical stuff. There is a tower moment down here, which really feels like there could be something that makes you or forces you to have to rest. There's also a Seven of Swords and a Seven of Wands. I feel like definitely Sagittarius, there's something, boundaries are going to be very important this week. Something can happen unexpectedly where you just need to be very spiritually minded. I feel like spiritually intact. So my grandmother used to say, stay prayed up. It feels like that. Stay prayed up, Sagittarius, because I feel like you will need to guard yourself against, I'm going to use biblical language, the wiles of the enemy. Like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, but I just see you needing to set boundaries or being like your spiritual guidance system makes it all right. And that's, see, blessing in disguise. So it feels like there's something that presents as a problem, Sag, but there's a blessing in it. It's like you're like, okay. All right. So, and again, there's nothing to worry about. So I don't feel like, and it may not happen to you, it could be happening around you. Let's take a look at your crossing energy. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. And you also have here the Ace of Swords. So remember in your guidance where it said, you know what to do in all matters between the heart and the mind. Go with your heart. So I feel like there's something where you really are trying to figure out, should you use your heart or your mind to make a decision? And it could be a very large purchase. It could have to do with a lot of money with the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah. Let's take a look at your advice from Spirit and the outcome, Sag. And I do think for some of you, this is guidance to dwell on what you love. That Ace of Swords is what you think about. So I feel like for some of you, it's like, okay, your challenge is going to be keeping your mind on the outcome you desire, the outcome that you want. Or even going with a new idea. Maybe there's an idea that's presented to you, Sag, that you don't necessarily have strong feelings or attachment to, but it's a good idea. And it could be the way to move forward. All right. Advice from Spirit for my Saggies this week. So I think you're going to get presented with something, Sagittarius. The Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. So there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity. Someone could be showing interest. I think you're interested. The Queen of Swords, it could be career oriented. It feels like that. And you need to be objective. Making a very sound decision, being very objective about the decision that you make. All right. And let's take a look at the outcome. And I will clarify this for you, Sag. It could be a very big monetary opportunity, something for long-term success, maybe going in a new direction altogether. So look at this happiness, the Three of Cups. This is your outcome, a reason to celebrate. It's definitely being with people, your social circle, people who support you, people who celebrate you, people who are happy for you. The Six of Pentacles, this is help. I love this. I feel like some unexpected financial money comes in. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you go to a new tax bracket, Sagittarius, the World card. I'm loving this. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I mean, you get the help that you need, Sagittarius. I mean, if you are an entrepreneur or something like that, it's like a big opportunity is presented to you. Someone helps you. It's like an influx of unexpected money comes in. You make a good decision. I like it. You make a good decision, Sagittarius. Very good. So I think a hiccup, there's a hiccup that presents a blessing. It's like, it feels like, it feels like a mistake or like, oh shit. But then it ends up being like the biggest blessing. Like, oh my God, look at what happened. That is the story of my life. We could go on and on, friends. I'm telling you. All right, so let's take a look. Can you give us insight, Holy Spirit, on this tower? Yeah, I just think, Sagittarius, spiritually, you guys are on point. You're on point. And if you're prayed up, you don't have to get prayed up. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Can we clarify this overall? All right, so you guys have here the Ten of Swords. Now, this is betrayal. But it's also, if you don't feel well, it can also be when it's time to end something. It's just time for something to end and start a new path. So definitely you can start a new beginning. And you have the Seven of Wands here again, Sag. I do feel like this is about boundaries. It's about confidence in yourself. You have the Seven of Wands twice. That's your card, Sagittarius. Look, two different decks, the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you have the advantage in the situation. You have the upper hand. And so I feel like you can confidently end something and start on a new path. You have the Fool card. Yes, Veronica. So you can absolutely start a new path on your own. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for something to end. Maybe you're betrayed by people. I do think boundaries are important for you guys, and you start on a new path and you're like, I'm ready, let's go. All right, let's clarify your Ten of Pentacles, your challenge or crossing energy. I feel like this is also using your intuition and your intelligence, Sagittarius, to do something financial. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles is about research, focus, and resting. The Four of Swords. So I do think, guys, you may need to pull back from people. I think that this is about doing your research, reading a lot, research, due diligence. What's the Page of Cups? So I see you guys being very contemplative. Like maybe you're researching, you read something, and then you have to process it, think about it. The Knight of Swords, there's that assertive energy. Says, I think you're supposed to go for it. Here's the Moon card here, which, I think you aren't supposed to say anything to people about it. Guard your heart. And the Ace of Wands, which is you are so divinely inspired to go in a new direction. It is victorious. It is successful with that Cancer card here. And it makes you personally fulfilled and happy. I don't think you should tell people, though. Mm-mm. 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 I do think you are supposed to dwell on what you love. Think about what moves you. Think about what motivates you. Think about what inspires you, Sagittarius, and then go for it. I can totally see you going in a new direction. Totally. Whether that's traveling, going to a new city, a new town, but it's something that if there's a hiccup or God upsets the apple cart, it's because something wasn't right about it. It's okay. Trust the divine. So if something gets upset, the apple cart gets upset, there's a big snafu, a big like it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Trust the divine because God's got your best interest at heart. All right, and let's clarify this outcome. Wow, the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups, love, commitment. What's the Ace of Pentacles, Holy Spirit, in the world? What is this new opportunity? I do feel like it's a big financial opportunity. Something that maybe could change your world. You could be moving to a new part of the country, a new part of the world, but it's something that utilizes all of your gifts, talents, and experiences. I do think there are people who support you and will be happy for you, Sag. And you're going to get, I feel like somebody is going to invest in you. It's going to be great. Someone's going to invest in you, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles, financial stability and success. Very nice. You have the Ace of Cups. Look at that. The 10 of Pentacles again. Come on, financial blessing and breakthrough. The 3 of Wands. It's something you were expecting, Sagittarius. But you guys are very optimistic and hopeful anyway. So whatever it is you were hoping for, it comes on through. Yes. And finally, the 8 of Swords. I feel like it's, and the Hierophant. I think that if there's any kind of stinking thinking, it's like and what I feel like is you didn't see this coming. I think you were hopeful, but you were just like stuck in your head. Maybe you felt like your hands were tied, but your spiritual senses are on point. This is beautiful. God is looking out for you, Sagittarius. I'm telling you. There is a big financial blessing. I feel like this is, keep your eyes open. Keep your positivity on point. Keep expecting solutions. Keep expecting money to come in. Dwell on what you want to manifest, Sagittarius. And keep your spirituality intact. Your belief system. Your faith. Keep your faith intact. I love it. This is a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Come on in the room. As Tabitha Brown would say, come on in the room. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is gorgeous. So many confirmations in this reading, Sagittarius. Your faith is like the anchor for your success in life. Yeah. You're totally comfortable going in a new direction because you have an innate trust in the divine. Saggies do. Just an innate trust in God and angels, spirituality. Like, okay, that's why you're an adaptable, an immutable sign. Like, you could go with the flow. That's your strength. Use it to your advantage. Rooting us on this week, Sag. Love you, love you. All right. And last but certainly not least, ever not least, are my Capricorn friends. Hi, Capricorn friends. Welcome to your weekly reading here on my channel, Healing Theology. I'm Myra, and I am a Capricorn moon. I am. So I'm excited, Capricorn. I love our relationship. One of my favorite people in the world is a Capricorn. My beautiful sister, who is an ER nurse in Dallas, Texas. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's beautiful. I love you, Dominic Smith. I love her. All right, so we're going to get into the reading for Capricorns for February the 7th through the 13th. We have a new moon in Aquarius on the 11th of February. And new moons are a time of setting intention. What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to come into your life, Capricorn friends? And we'll do that together on Instagram. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Healing Theology. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and follow to be added to the free reading raffle and gift giveaway. All right, Holy Spirit, Archangels, thank you for guidance and messages for my Capricorn friends, February 7th through the 13th. All right, Cap, you got two, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these. The first one says healing, and it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Oh, wow. And I feel like this is for people in the healing arts. Like I said, my sister's a nurse. So this is about healing. Maybe you are a person who's a healer. Maybe you're a nurse, a doctor, a therapist. But I also see friendship here. And this says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will improve dramatically. So I feel like there's healing coming to a relationship, a friendship, rebooting the spark between you and your lover or somebody you're in a relationship with, or maybe just your friendship. But I love this. That's what that new moon in Aquarius is about, you guys. It is about bonds. It's about friends coming back together. It's about sisterhood, brotherhood, thinking outside the box. The new moon in Aquarius is all about this. That's so good. All right, so let's get you an angel answer card. Hi, D. Weiner. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Answers for my Capricorn friends. Love you guys so much. All right, Capricorn, you have here, be assertive. It keeps coming out. Be assertive. And then you also have something is not the right time. Okay. Okay. We'll find out more what that is. And I do want to get a divine energy oracle card for you guys. So I'm drawn to this card as well, Capricorn, and it says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. I feel a lot of healing energy coming to you guys. Have fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Come on, Capricorn. I mean, really, look at that. So I do feel like this reading is about healing your relationships or enhancing your relationship with somebody you love very dearly. Your significant other, your friends, family, maybe your children. It's about healing the relationship and incorporating more playfulness, joy, love, maybe the art of massage and touch. I know during the pandemic that could be tough for people because they don't get to the touch, but I feel like that could be very key to your week this week. And then you have bust out of your cocoon, Capricorn. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, something is a wake-up call. So I'm excited to see what this is, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, Capricorn friends. Oh, I love this. Alrighty, so let's take a look at your overall energy for February 7th through the 13th, Capricorn. Okay, that's a lot of cards, Holy Spirit. Can we narrow that down a little bit for my Capricorn friends? Just a second. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Oh, I love this. It's full of laughter and healing. Oh, I love this. All right, Capricorn. So you have here the Five of Swords, the Moon card, the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. So I do feel like you guys are going after something that you really secretly desire. Like you're like, oh, and you go after it. You go after it for sure. The Chariot. And I just shuffled these cards several times. I'm telling you. That's that assertive energy. The Five of Swords is when it's a winner take all. It's like, I'm absolutely going for it. You're like, yeah. Alrighty. Let's take a look at your crossing energy this week, Capricorn. I love it. Oh, man. I feel like you guys are divinely inspired by something around this new moon energy on. I think you get a new idea or new passion. Like you feel passionate about something. And you want to go for it. It's a very assertive energy. Your guidance is to go for it. All right. You guys have here The Three of Cups, which is socializing, joy, happiness. The Death card is at the bottom of the deck, which is Scorpio energy. I do think your challenge is getting out of your comfort zone or busting out of your cocoon, as your card said. So I do feel like it's reinventing yourself, allowing yourself to have a good time. There could be an ending and a beginning happening at the same time. Let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Capricorn. You guys, the reason the Three of Cups is in your challenge is because you do need to nurture your friendships. You do. You do. You do. And I feel like some friendships may have ended, Capricorn, because you haven't been nurturing those relationships. So you do need to nurture your friendships. Your advice from Spirit, the Eight of Wands, which is to pick up the phone and communicate. I also see the Four of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune, that is blessing, luck, and time. And as well as the Strength card, being courageous, being strong, tapping into your inner strength, having the willpower to look at something, Capricorn. Oh yeah, and let's get your outcome. All right, you have here the Three of Wands, which is hopefulness and temperance, the card of Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius trait to be rather optimistic. So I feel like, Capricorn, this is advising you to expect great things. I think it is about balance and trust, but I do completely see you going with what inspires you. I will clarify this for you, of course. And then you have an abundant Queen of Pentacles here, which is your energy, which is being very stable, very affluent and refined. And you have the Two of Cups here, which is, you know, definitely soulmate energy. Some of you may be with a Sagittarius, but it's a very expecting the best out of a situation. So it's really nice. So I will clarify this. Something is timing, though. Something has to do with timing. Let's get the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. We're going to clarify your overall energy. All right, guys, you have here Justice. So I do feel like there's an element of timing here and karma involved with the Tower moment. Something fell apart. The Queen of Swords. There's a decision that's being made that doesn't have anything to do with you, Capricorn. Like it's karmic justice. And so something may have fallen apart, but it was sort of God's plan. Like it was supposed to fall apart. It's okay. It's a decision was made. I feel like it's beyond you. It's beyond you. It's karmic justice. Yeah, it's like, whoa. Okay, so let's take a look at the Three of Cups and the Death card. I feel like a friendship ended. Something ended. A social relationship, a friendship. What do you want Capricorn to know about this? So the Queen of Wands, this is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And the Three of Cups. Again, guys, I definitely feel like some of you are involved with a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But I feel like there's a need to rekindle or nurture a relationship. I do. Oh, that's nice. There's a need to be social, to celebrate, to you have a social system. I feel like you have a support system, Capricorn. I do. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card? So wait on the right timing to do something, Capricorn. I can see that. Wait on the right timing. I do feel like it's guidance for you to maybe be assertive. So you have here the Seven of Cups, which can be a little bit of confusing. It's having options. The Chariot, right? That's aggressive, assertive, moving forward. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it's being objective. The Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Huh. So I do feel like you have alliances. You have friends, Capricorn. There are people who are um, there to help you. Uh, could be co-workers. I think you can be smart and use your heart. I'm seeing that as well. That's beautiful. All right, so let's clarify the Three of Wands. What does that mean? The Nine of Pentacles, guys. So you do have some money coming in. Some of you will be looking for it. It could be this new stimulus, which I hope they're going and get it done. But you have some long-term money coming in, some big money. The Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so good. Those could be packages from Amazon, but you're expecting something to come in. It's a lot of financial stability and success associated with this. Any insight on the Queen of Pentacles and Two of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, is having a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for, all being well with your family, your friends, and your finances. Hallelujah. All right, guys, you have here the sun. Look at that. And your children. And the moon card. Oh my God. I feel like some of you could find out you're pregnant. Oh my gosh. And the Empress. Okay, Capricorn, this is so beautiful. Some of you could be finding out you're pregnant. Some of you could find out. It's like an unexpected gift or blessing. Like, oh my God. It's something that makes your life so happy. Like, it's the perfect time for something. So for some of you, it does have to do with a baby, or your family is expanding. It's the perfect time. It's like you're gonna conceive and be like, oh my God, we're having a baby. Like, it feels so good. It's just a beautiful, playful energy. Look at that. It's like all is well. Capricorn, you have so much to be grateful for. This is so good. It's like, let karmic justice happen. There's something so beautiful with this. I do feel like you find out something beautiful. You totally do. Oh, you find out something really beautiful, Capricorn. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, very nice. So you guys, this is gorgeous. You're going to have a great week, Capricorn. This is so good. You make a decision that is a good decision, or a decision is made for you or around you. It's okay. It all works out for your good. Nurture your friendships. If you haven't been doing that, Capricorn, nurture your friendships. Reconnect with your support system. There are people who love you that are around you. You have an alliance of friends and people that enhance your life. So this is gorgeous. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this live weekly reading for February 7th through the 13th. I have enjoyed being here. We are ending in the nick of time because I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to log off. Blessings to you always, guys. Thank you. Take care. See you soon.